Hey guys, we're back in the garage again tonight, and finally gonna start working on this corner here. And I'm probably the cheapest guy around maybe, and don't want to buy new material. So I got this hood here, marked out a piece, roughly the size I need. It's not the right shape, but we'll just cut this rectangle out and then we'll trim it to fit. But it's easier than holding the whole hood up there. So we'll just see. Maybe this hood's too thin. Thinner than I like, but we'll see. Then we'll just come over here, figure out what we're gonna do here. Okay, so we're gonna put some curve in it here. I don't want that big of a gap. Sometimes if your material's thicker, good quality material you're working with, if you just start tacking it in place, if you can get to the back side to take the piece out, you tack it and then just zip cut the piece right here and weld it. And the zip cut width is usually a pretty good, nice gap to weld across. But this is pretty thin, and I think it might just be a bit big of a gap. So I think I am going to pre-cut this. Okay, so last night my battery died while I was working on this, and so I'm just going to show you where we got. I think last you saw I was tacking it on, had it taped up there, and yeah, you just got it nice and tight. I'll have to put some more in that back corner there, but I think this rolled out pretty decent. You have to make a piece in here because even up to here is pretty thin, so I'll probably come up to here, make this piece here. I'm just gonna try to make a piece cover up this now. And so I cut another piece out of my hood there, and I'm just gonna hold it up there, do some sketching, the chalk, kind of get the shape. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of bending, not much. This is pretty close here. It just starts to bend up here. So, shoot, I don't have my mallet here for the sandbag. It's snowing today, right around 0 degrees, so Celsius. And so I got the door open. It's pretty nice out. So I might just see how high up we need to come here. I guess to tell that, we could buff some paint off, find out where the good material. Strip all the paint off this thing and just leave it bare metal. I want to do that on one project. But I kind of like the patina on this one. So it's going to stay. Now, let's see. So we could probably trim that off. Trim that off. Then I might just sketch this shape back here, and then I can follow that. Let's see. So I know this is about an inch there. So if I just come up here, that's probably 7/8, but that'll be close enough. Yeah, I think that'll work. So I'm just going to trim that off. I'll trim this off first, then I'll trim these after I check and make sure. Alright, so I kind of got that curve in there now. Cut there. It's pretty close. Let's say it'll work. Now I'm going to do like I did on the last one. I'll put that there. And I'm going to make a mark there and there. Line that up. Might even do that and this. I could do this, because part of this will still connect up there. Okay. Now we got some shaping to do. I'll trim these first, and then we'll start putting that curve in there. Yeah, it's just probably gonna be ball peen hammer curve, maybe a piece of pipe. Nothing fancy today. On second thought, I might get fancy here. I might get out the planishing hammer, just because I have it. So, you need this table. Let's keep this one here. Let's see. How do I get it? The clamp that I got for this, I haven't used it yet. I used the planishing hammer, it's not here. So, Everything looks good. So if you keep your eyes, if you're in Canada, Princess Auto, this thing comes up for sale once in a while. I don't think it's always at the store, but every now and then it comes up for sale, and it's on sale for about 150 bucks, I think it was. Pretty good investment, I'd say. And the only problem is the dies that it comes with are very high radius, or tight radius. I think 1, 2, and 3 inch radius. It's a pretty sharp panel. I can't remember. I'll have to look again. I may have taken one die and either made a new die on the lathe or I just ground it. I can't remember. So it's more flat. I think I just do these in here. Yeah, so there's some dies. Yeah, so I just made one on the lathe. Pretty much flat for flattening. I think I needed something that had some ripples in it, and I wanted to just smooth it out. So I made that flat one. Could just make some more different radius ones. I think this is the biggest radius one I have. So that's just what I use. Did all my bead rolling dies in here, but I don't have the bead roller here yet. It's still at the shop where I work. So yeah, we need air if we're gonna use that. Now you get to see my fancy air system here. Sounds like the kids are out playing now. So what I got going here on this homemade rig, and I thought it was pretty cool, and it's 110 volt, since I don't have 220 in here yet, but I got good capacity with this big tank. So I got this one. It's just what if it's a half horse or 1 horse, a small pump, but it chugs along, and then I hook up this other one into it. It's actually got a little bit bigger pump and motor, and I just hooked that up so that they're both running. Okay, so I got my connecting fitting now. I found it. We got both air compressors going. That one's going. Feeds into that one. So we give it a couple minutes, and then we might be able to fire this up. good. I'm just going to shut the air off. I get both these compressors going, let it build up. I could hook that blue one into it too if I needed to, but it's noisy. Those two just chug along nice and quiet. They have their oil in the pumps. That blue one's an oilless and it's noisy as can be. So I don't use it at all anymore. It's just sitting there. I could just hook it up as a tank for more capacity, but just the two, I can use an air longboard sander and it'll keep up. So you can see this curved a little bit that way with the stretching. That's stretching the material. It's pretty thin. I don't think I'm going to worry about it too much. I think it'll just flex into place. Right. I might have to go back and do some more curve. Right here it's nice. We'll try to fit it in there. I lost my mark. I'm going to polish this. Polish the paint off that. And then I can weld it on. I'll line them up on the ends. Put a new mark there. I think we're pretty close. Now, there's the old piece. There's the new piece. Pretty dang close. I see I already cut it way too big over here. Oh well. That's what the welder's for. No, you're the right size. We'll make it work. Alright, well, that's a little bit more of the rust repair patch panel trick. The process might seem a little rough, but if you take your time, you can make it turn out half decent. So yeah, now it's just a whole bunch of welding, which would be pretty boring to watch. So I don't know if I'll get another video out very soon. Unless I just leave this tacked up and start working on the other side, or start on the floor. I could just keep moving around, get it all tacked together, and then it's a pile of welding. Anyway, I'm going to go pull the kids outside and see if we can't do something on a Saturday. Get some fresh air. So thanks for watching, and click like and subscribe if you want, and you might see more interesting stuff someday. Right now in the winter we're just probably working on this. In the summer I might try to do some pinstriping videos, since I pinstripe out here in the garage. It would work. It's a little cool right now, especially with the door open. I could turn the heater on, but I'm just not doing too much of it right now. I try to get into it more in the summer again. So for now, I'm just working on this, plugging away. Thanks for watching. So this afternoon I came out and welded it all up and then ground it down. It's not perfect, but I'll probably bring my hammers and dollies home from work and maybe try to work on it a little bit more, but there it is. It's pretty close. And I'm just gonna have to do something back here. Still a little bit of little holes in there. Let's see if I get the light over here. Some holes back there. So I have to pull that bumper back so I can get around that corner. And I think you can kind of see it under there. I'll finish this corner up here. But yeah, not too bad.